Hello, and welcome to Tales of Terramere. We play D&D in a homebrew world, and today is our 50th episode. Can you believe that? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Wait, what?
We've been we've been playing consistently for over 2 years now, and right now we are playing through Arc 2 of the campaign, which began when our party, the Soul Survivors, entered the Kingdom of Career. So if you're just joining us for 50th episode, that's a little bit of backstory that's going on. Appreciate you all joining us here. You can catch all of our previous episodes at talesofterramere.com. There, you'll also find the link to our Discord server, where I post written recaps of each session, so you can always catch up with the story that way. And again, that's tales of TERRAMIR.com. All right, let's get back into our adventures in Tales of Terramere. Last time on Tales of Terramere, the Soul Survivors and their new associate Thaddeus continued exploring the ancient Temple of Eternal Darkness in search of a dragon and a psionic emerald for the wizard Calidor. Navigating down a hallway that seemed to stretch endlessly into darkness, they encountered a burrowed hole in the ceiling. Further away, they discovered a pair of door mimics that revealed themselves as Anton attempted to open them. And after eliminating the amorphous mimics, they entered through a damaged section of the temple wall that opened into a deep natural cavern with glowing emeralds. And the cave system opened up into an underwater lake that bubbled with thermal activity. As they approached it, however, a long tongue shot out of the water, and a froghemoth attempted to swallow Willa into its maw. The Dragonborn smashed its tongue, and the rest of the heroes were able to fight it off as it failed to drag any of them into the boiling water. Though, of course, Thaddeus had that amazing final blow as, in his tiny form, punched the tongue of the froghemoth, which caused
I forgot I was still tiny.
Yeah. Fumble and flip into the water, dead. And that's where we left off. Let me bring you all over to the map.
And Mike, thanks for playing Anton last time. I watched the episode. It was great.
I got you, bro.
You got to keep the voice going, though, like he was doing.
It was
the tiny voice.
It was getting there, though. Like, you're starting to grow more.
I'm tiny, not teeny tiny, right?
You're small, I think.
Well, we'll get to that. You were small.
Okay.
But as that creature collapsed into the water, you kind of gathered yourselves and you look to each other and you notice something strange happening. Where's my notes? There we go. Anton's, your reattached longsword begins to hum and tremble, and its light grows brighter within its scabbard. You notice this.
It's gonna blow.
Anton kind of grabs the hilt or grabs the pommel and like pulls it out to take a look at it. Like, what's going on?
As you do that, as you unsheath your blade, touched by the white moon's magic, the blue light of the second moon, Care, also begins to shine from it. and there's a voice that rings out from the sword, echoing within the cavern. You have done well, Anton. You have shown courage in the face of darkness, and therefore I grant you my divine blessing. Anton, you feel a warm, tingling sensation in your fingertips as divine magic begins to course through your body and soul. The voice of Sehanin continues. Now use your new gifts for good, for peace, and for love. Pray and call upon your faith to heal the wounded and smite those with evil intent. Soon you will take your oath and seal your fate as a blessed moon warrior. And at that point, the goddess's presence departs, and the sword's light returns to its dim glow. Anton and Thaddeus, you see yourselves growing back to normal size, and everyone reaches 10th level.
All right.
Whoa!
Who's standing under me? Oh no, that's just me. It looked like someone was standing under me.
Ooh,
Okay, so
ooh, I'm over here.
does walking into traps
Hello
technically
there.
count as bravery?
I thought the sword was going to be a trap. I thought the light was going to spring.
Again, you just
Trap.
opened it and looked right at it.
Someone swap
Right.
out his sword.
Anton starts like, ma, like just to feel the bass of his voice again.
Voice does seem to
Good to be
a little
return.
lower, a little lower, Anton. More gravelly.
It's good to be back,
There
guys.
you go. Got it.
Oh, I think he's doing it pretty well.
Paper or plastic, Mr. Simpson?
It's like from Hanna-Barbera now. 10th level, hey.
And yeah,
I've
hold-
got some eights.
we leveled up off camera, and so we have our characters updated, and but your current HP remains the same, and your current spell slot stayed the same. Some of the other abilities too stayed the same, but otherwise those will refresh and come during a long rest.
It's like a preview level up, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you guys don't have the option to make short jokes anymore. I'm sure that's heartbreaking.
I'm not that tall. Am I? I don't know. I don't
think I'm the
remember.
shortest one here. Now.
How tall am I?
Well-
I'm still getting used to these new sheets. 5'8".
You'll also see that I have a drift globe there next to you, Anton, which you can drag and click, or click and drag and have it follow you. Since we hadn't used the drift globe in a while, let's refresh ourselves since last time on some of what you can do. Basically, it's just a little floating glass orb that stays floating in the air 5 feet from the ground and follows you. If you move 60 feet away, it starts to follow you. Otherwise, you'll have to hold it and take it with you. And just you can kind of place it and it floats 5 feet. You can't send it ahead
Right.
or anything like that. But
Cool.
otherwise, you can hold it or it follows you once you move 60 feet away.
All right.
That provides a good light source for you. And other than that, feeling some strength to all of you as well return. You just see the bubble.
Was it a video game level up or no?
No.
He said no.
Yeah, I got yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys are back to your regular size. I was kind of uncertain there for a while. I thought we were going to have to wait for a whole another day.
Yes, that should help a bit. You know, I felt like I wasn't doing as much damage until that last punch. And I'm not even that good at punching. It must have been a fluke.
I think if you really believed in yourself deep down inside, you can do anything.
Well, you don't have to laugh while saying it.
That was Mike laughing, not Java. She was trying to be sincere. That's so stupid coming from me, though.
That's lovely, Gemma.
Thanks, Willa. I'm learning a lot on this adventure. I love you guys.
I don't
Not
know if I'm
Thaddeus,
there
though.
yet.
Not Thaddeus, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We just met him. So. But you know what? I'm very impressed. Well, maybe
And
let's
as
not
long as
linger.
I have a begrudging respect, I'm fine with that.
It's fine. I hold no animosity to you. I'm actually learning a lot from you.
Like magics.
Illusions, literally illusions, but
Well, I know you've seen other magics. Okay, fine. What about this one? And I burned my last spell slot.
level 3, level 5, major illusion, minor illusion.
Level 5 distort value. Let's go.
Is there anything of note in this area? Do you guys think we should move on before its partner or babies come to investigate us?
I don't know how much is off in the distance there. Can I look over towards like the other crystals in the distance,
Oh.
Wes?
I'll walk up so you can have a little more light.
Oh, I'm good. I see in the dark well.
Let him help.
Okay. What do you want there, Wes?
You're just trying to discern what's in the far distance.
Yeah, if there's kind of anything out in the darkness.
Roll perception with disadvantage.
And that one.
How-
That
How about this? Are
Yes.
there? It looks like there's rocks on the ground or whatever.
well, there's water over there.
Oh, well, I asked about rocks, not water. Are there rocks on the
yeah.
ground, like stones?
Yeah, you can find there's various pebbles and such. This area that you're walking in again is also very, it's very slippery, difficult terrain, very moist. But yeah, if you look around, you can find a couple pebbles, stones here and there.
Well, what about like a good kind of like something that you can throw?
Yeah, if you spend a couple minutes, you'll find like a good sized rock you can throw.
All right,
I've got a
I just,
really good skipping stone.
I just want to grab a rock and cast light on it. I'll take the light from Willa and just cast light on it and say, "Hey, Anton, maybe you can chuck this far, and maybe we can get some sort of light out there. I'm pretty sure it'll stay on the rock. Maybe it'll give us a better view."
All right.
That's a
Yeah,
better
let's go.
idea than just looking.
Well, it is far. I don't suppose, but I mean, maybe he can throw it out there far enough, and we'll get a not disadvantage in mechanical terms.
I got strength. of 15.
Yeah, make a strength check.
Ooh. Ooh.
4.
I'll give
Your
you.
muscles are
It's
still
not a
your muscles are still growing into the man size.
It's a little
you got the height,
atrophy, yeah.
not the
Yeah,
the
it's-
girth.
Actually, hits the
It's the
ceiling.
triceps really grown in, but the biceps not there yet.
Your jacket. It looks like you're still wearing your dad's jacket.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You are a fighter, a warrior. It doesn't go nearly as far as you want it to. It's actually kind of sad, but it does plop into the water, maybe like 15 feet ahead, and then you notice that I'll put the drift globe out there just to give it a little something.
Yeah.
Then kind of sinks to the bottom. You can see these bubbling, some sort of spring, bubble hot spring, seems to sink down into that and then fade away.
Well, it doesn't look like that there's much out there. Do you guys reckon we should move on?
Yeah, we can probably move on. I think that also proves this isn't lava. I was worried it was going to be lava again.
Yeah.
I will say that everyone can kind of see the glowing emeralds even far off in the distance. It kind of gives you a visual cue of where the wall might end. It seems pretty far away, but
Hell yeah. Hell no, we're not going out there.
You said the water was like too hot to like be in, right?
Well, you can be in it. It just
very hot.
Yeah.
I put the light back
Are we
on
planning
Willa.
on going back up to the surface and resting?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. But now I'm big again and I feel invigorated.
I think we have a bit to go. You know, I think we have a couple more potions. But, you know, I was thinking...
I did also use up. I don't think I can cast much more other than like, you know, my normal stuff.
Yeah, I think we need to go up and recharge. I don't want to blow all our potions before we get to our ultimate goal here.
Which is the crystal? Or the
Crystal.
dragon?
Well, both at this point. Yes, both. Kalidor
You
might
guys-
have some more information on the dragon. You know, we've been talking to him. We might have ruined his exposition that he was going
knows.
to give when we went back.
Anton has totally been here the whole time. He knows.
Well, he may have more info about the dragon, right? Or the
Yeah, Kalidor.
Yeah.
We're talking about Kalidor, not Anton.
No, you. Anton, no. I was
Me?
talking about Anton. Anton knows that
No,
Kalidor has
me,
been
not
watching.
you.
What are we doing? What's going on? What are we doing? What's happening?
saying the same thing. We're saying the same thing.
we could talk around the campfire.
So you think we should go back, Anton, before we move
I do.
forward?
I do.
Well, shall we start moving back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Guess
suppose.
so.
Do we think there's any traps here, or this looks like some critter carved it out?
You wanted me to throw another glow rock? I need another. I need a mulligan.
Oh, okay. I could give you a glow rock, and Thaddeus picks up a rock and casts light on it.
You can do that too?
Well, yes, it's kind of a standard spell.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
It's
Well,
even for people with dark vision. It's pretty useful because you can't really see in color.
Looks like
I mean,
this
Anton rolled a
next back to
14.
where we were.
Where are you throwing it,
On you.
Justin?
Throwing another.
Throwing it forward, just to land kind of in that next part of the room to see if we can see any traps.
Yeah, with that, I'll place the drift globe just to give a sense of it. About here.
They look like they're.
Scanning the floor here, do we see anything unusual?
You don't see anything right away. You do notice that there is almost like a two-tiered flat rock surface to the north, similar to the one that you climbed down from the west. Looks like it
Mhm.
climbs back up into the temple.
Is there a broken section of wall like where we entered from?
Yes, very similar, sort of like long, but and about 10 to 15 feet tall at the top, and it's about a 10-foot climb.
You know, if we go back in the temple, we might lose Kalidor again. Just, it's not a problem. I'm just bringing it up.
I mean, yes, but I don't
I
think we
didn't catch
really have
Mike
another
Kalidor.
way.
I mean, no, that's
What?
fine. That's totally. What were we saying, Anton?
What was that,
I didn't
Anton?
hear you said we might what, Kalidor?
Oh, the magic that is required for Kalidor to use his scrying spell, his what is it called?
It's
the
scrying.
The scrying. Okay, yeah. It might get blocked by the magics of the temple itself. We were only able to communicate with him because we were in this cave area, broken off from the main section.
So I couldn't use my sending spell, and I didn't sense his like little camera orb that was following us around in the temple. But it doesn't seem like It doesn't seem like there's a way that we can get out of here not going through the like, do we want... I feel like we should just backtrack. This looks like a new entrance.
Yeah, no, I'm not suggesting we don't go through the temple. I was just saying let's be aware that, hey, Calidor, we're going to lose you for like 20, 30 minutes or something like that. So
He'll be fine. He's up on top.
Fine. I'm sure he's just like, hello, Thaddeus. Yeah, hello. I lost you.
But
No,
he
don't
can't
come
send
back.
a message unless I message him, and I don't think he really wants me messaging him that much.
Well, he's
know, I
watching us
don't-
right now,
What?
isn't he? So doesn't he hear everything that's going
It's
on?
like, yes, I can hear you.
Oh shit!
Everyone sees Thaddeus look over to an invisible area where you presume there's a floating orb that Calidor is watching.
I want to wave to it, but it's like just off of it, not exactly.
Yeah, it's like off.
directly at it because I don't know exactly where he's looking. Well, head back.
Yes.
Is that something we have
climb
to?
up this way?
There's like the big
Good.
anime sweat drop falling down the invisible orb.
Forward might be. I think Thaddeus is suggesting that forward might be towards the dragon.
Well, I
Maybe
don't know
it's-
where it goes. I just think we came out another area. I don't know where this comes in, and I didn't see another entrance on our way in, unless it's one of those collapsed tunnels. There were like 10 of those. You think they would have better masons for dwarves?
Well, I don't think that this was the dwarves' fault.
Well, it was like corrupted dwarves, Dweeger. Let's
Maybe it
do a
was just
walk
some
and
of them.
talk.
Maybe it was just some of them, not all of them. You can't blame the actions of a few on everyone. I don't know.
Oh, well, this is a fantasy world, so some people are just corrupted.
While we're walking too, I do want to say, guys, I was actually thinking, dragons, from everything we've learned so far, dragons are pretty rare. Is it?
You will have to. I just want to pause. Keep going.
What did I
No,
do?
do we need to make our?
Just your climb checks.
Do we
Yeah,
still have the
make it
rope?
The rope's still hanging from the rope
Okay.
or from the wall, so you can
What is it?
roll with advantage. Athletics.
Athletics.
Oh shit. Okay. I mean, awesome.
With advantage with the rope.
A 13.
Oh, 16.
23.
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
Thaddeus has you have a little more trouble, but everyone makes it up. But what were you saying?
Can I parkour up since I got such
You
a high
can.
roll?
What was
Does
that?
I got my adult legs back.
All right.
He steps on
Anton
Thaddeus.
pulls some fancy moves. Does a little bit of
What were you-
a spin, like spinning twist with a bit of flair.
Looks like you
Yeah,
got your legs
dust himself
again,
off.
Anton.
I thought
Yeah.
it was polar when I was tinier.
What were you saying, Gemma, before I cut you off with the climb?
Oh, just that, I don't know, everything that we've learned on this adventure, I was thinking that, at first I was like, maybe we have to defeat this dragon in order to get what we want, but is that really what we want? I mean, they're so rare. I mean, if they're in danger, we definitely should kill it, But no, but seriously, is that something that we want to do? Willa, what do you think? Careful, there's a trap there. Remember, there's a trap there.
Is it still there? I cast my
taking
detect
anything.
magic again.
Still there at the second column.
Oh, no, yeah, it's still there. It's the next column, though. Good memory, Gemma.
But no,
Anton.
Anton. Go around this way. This way.
Can I go in between these two?
Yes. It's the line is like right here. between
There's
here
like
and
a
the wall.
big line on that side. That's what made us tiny.
Yeah, unless you want to be tiny again.
Oh. Oh no, that's just Gemma. Once you get all the way up there.
I'm just fast forwarding. Sorry, I'm not sprinting or anything. I'm just
Okay. Well, we can keep walking talking, but no, I don't know. Dragons are generally not good, no offense.
But
Like-
how do we know this one isn't?
This one has a temple to evil.
It could just be living here.
I mean, I guess we'll know once we see it.
Well, what do you think, though, Willa? Is that something that? I mean, I feel like I don't know. How do you feel about killing a dragon? Maybe is it right to say that they're one of your ancestors?
I've never really had a connection with them because, well, as you know, I was adopted and whatnot. But I mean, at the end of the day, they're monsters, aren't they? If they're gonna react poorly to us, then we gotta make sure it's not gonna hurt anybody else.
Should we give it that chance?
Are you saying we should just attack it right away?
No. I mean, should we give it a chance to prove that it's not a monster? Just don't. I don't know. Like I said,
Don't
I think I was afraid before, but now I'm thinking a little bit more about it. I feel that maybe it's not the right thing to do. It did say it just wants to talk, right?
Well, we could give it a chance to speak and be peaceful, but I wouldn't hold your breath.
Well, if
I
it
understand.
gives us the item we're looking for, then yeah, sure. If not, we have a contract. And I'm
Right.
here to make sure that gets done.
You have a soft
When I-
heart, Gemma. You have a good heart. I understand your hesitation, but we'll do our best to give him a chance.
Okay.
Or her.
I-
or her.
I just want you guys to know, though, you know, it's whatever happens, I won't hesitate to help protect you guys. I won't do anything to hurt you guys or let you get hurt too, or I'll try not to. I'll do my best.
Of course.
I just something feels not right about killing something so rare.
Oh, well,
Well, there may be a good reason.
Pshaw. They were born from magic. They can return to it.
Hey, I was born from magic.
And at some point,
Kinda.
you'll return to it.
Yeah, it's not untrue.
All right,
Okay.
are we here?
You find yourselves back at the entrance to the temple, navigating around the traps, I presume, taking the same way back.
To ask Anton.
I'm sticking close to you guys. Taking your 6.
And we can actually, yeah. Well, I guess let's go to the other. To the map.
Yes.
Oh, let me guess. Let me ask you all. Do you want to go straight back to town, or did you want to navigate kind of around the Emerald Depths and the caves and stuff again?
I think if we had the fast travel option, we would take it.
Yeah.
Okay. I will.
Unless you want to make us roll for that lava pit again.
I will assume you'll find a way around the lava.
Oh,
right?
I have stuff for that. Damn it. Oh wait, no, I don't. Right.
I don't either right now.
Did you say we have our from the level up? We just don't get refilled, but we have like our extra spells and stuff.
Your extra slots.
Or no, I mean our new spells or whatever.
Yeah, any new slots you guys would get.
Yeah, you all would get some new stuff.
But I mean, if you're gonna
Anything
take us
that
to the front, then that's cool. You know.
Anything that requires preparation would have to still be prepared. But Willa has a ring of jumping, and she can hop you back and forth, I'm sure.
Yeah. Carry people over.
Pick up someone, hop across, come back. pick
Maybe they
someone
all should turn small, and then she could just.
up. Yeah.
Everybody get back to the end of the temple. Let's go.
She just puts us all in her pockets. Galador! There's a dragon!
If we're, I mean, is this a concern, or are you just going to fast travel us to the town? Because I have stuff too that we can help with if we like. If
He was
I-
going to fast travel us.
Oh, then just,
Yeah, I'll fast travel you. I will say though, once you come back out of the temple, opening the door again, the doors close behind you, and you notice that the key is gone. The pyramid key that you had used, and the door is gone.
Did it just like reset
No.
the temple?
Why would it close behind us?
Well, because we left. Usually
But I
doors
mean-
close when you leave.
Not automatically. What? It's not fucking Walmart. All right.
What is this Walmart?
So I mean, we walked out, the key is gone, and now there's like no way back into the temple.
We should have left
Maybe
the stick
Calidor
in the
knows.
door.
A stick in the door.
Yeah, I would talk to Calidor about it.
We can. Oh well, we might just have to go back to that room where the triangle was. Pyramid.
Can we take a quick look see? To the triangle room.
Yeah,
Pyramid room.
I don't know why not everyone didn't come up, but let me bring over who we missing.
Anton.
Anton and no,
I
Willa.
see Anton.
Willa fell in the lava.
She didn't.
Where's Anton?
Well, she was carrying. She was
Oh,
carrying one of
Anton's
us.
back.
So.
Oh,
There was
Willa's
Jack.
on top. There we go. Okay.
Unless Willa fell in through us.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll skip ahead and say you navigate back over to that room where you had previously found the pyramid key, and you don't see it there now.
Oh.
Shit.
Did we try before we jumped over? Did we try like opening the door again, like pushing on the door?
It was a pull.
Can we say that? Push or pull?
Yeah, it was a slide actually, a
Ow.
circular slide. Yeah,
Fancy.
yeah, Indiana Jones style.
Definitely not Walmart.
You navigate back around to this side, and you begin to go straight. I'll say to this left. So once you start heading that way, back around.
Let Anton go first.
Wait, what? Oh no, it's fine. I've got my detect magic on. I'm looking for magic traps.
Okay. Well, we've already been this way. Are there
The
traps?
orb's back behind us.
Calidor, the door closed.
Oh no, only I can send the message. Do you want to send them? We can just.
I'm
we'll
yelling.
be there in
I'm
like
yelling
10
at you
minutes.
to transfer to Calidor. I'm speaking through you to him, but tell him that we might need a solution for getting back in.
We could just tell him when we get up there. He sees it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he wants to prepare.
Oh, he's preparing. He's always
Why are
preparing.
you always like that? Just no. My gosh.
He already seemed annoyed. I
Okay,
don't want
Mr.
to bother him
Casual.
again.
You don't want to bother him.
Are you scared of him? Should we? Are you in trouble?
What? No, I'm not in trouble. He's just my boss. Have you guys
Oh,
ever
no.
worked a salary position?
No, I'm
No?
self-employed.
I don't know. Worked on the
What about
farm,
you?
but
Anton, you look like you worked salary.
Well, they paid us in food. and
3
lodging.
squares. 3 squares in a bed.
Three squares and a cot.
No, that sounds like slavery, not salary.
Well,
No.
tomato.
You're not wrong. This is the Empire we're talking about.
Navigating down through the tunnels, you come by the spot that that Gork, you had talked to Gork to originally. Not seeing him though, but you do see in the area that he originally was is the floating black pyramid key.
I grab it. It's mine. It came to me. I eat it. I don't know.
You grab
Hey!
it.
Oh, see,
Hey, look. I still use the mage hand to grab it, though.
everything
Is
was
it?
fine.
This is it? I don't know
I
if
think
this is
so.
texture,
That's-
shadow,
Is it
or whatever.
going with
like
the same magic energy?
Yes, you appears to be the same key.
that. I throw it
floating
into
there.
the lava. Alright.
It teleported back here?
It's magic. Have you guys really not seen that much magic?
Just calm down. We're from the Empire, man.
Yeah.
This stuff is serious over there, dude. We barely got out alive.
I
Do you
don't
realize
know,
how
last
bad
time-
it is over there?
Who is this guy? I swear to God.
Last time I was there, it wasn't great, but you know, it was fine.
My parents were killed, man.
But I'm sorry for your loss.
For being magic users. I start crying and like running to Willa's shoulder.
Oh, you poor thing. Look what you did. Look what you did, Thaddeus.
Oh my god.
Anton, say something.
Back me up.
I feel like she isn't taking this as seriously as she wants it to be.
Yeah, I'm laugh crying is what I'm doing. I wrap it up in the cloth again.
Hey, look, does this make you feel better? And he minor illusions some flowers.
No, no, it doesn't. I want my parents back. No, but I wrap it up and we stick it back in the bag, and we'll be like, at least we have it. Never mind, Calidor. If Thaddeus really sent the message, I don't know.
Oh, no, he can hear you through the orb.
You look around, the orb hasn't been recast since he lost it in the temple.
Okay. Well, it's fine.
It's fine. It's moot now. So
Gork's alright.
me
I was
too,
more
man.
worried about Gork than the pyramid. He seemed cool.
You wouldn't happen to know what Calidor does to the creatures he finds down here? Does he have any standing orders to, find homes or send them to a conservation of any sort?
No, they're just creatures.
Hey man, Gork was really
Dragons.
cool.
Yeah, but most of the dwarfs don't know about sentience, and try explaining something to a dwarf, you'll see.
This guy's
That
really racist.
sounds racist. Hey, I don't want to hang out. Hey, I whisper to the other guys. I don't want to hang out with this guy when we're done.
We can cancel him after the adventure.
Okay.
And you find your way back to the mine carts. Getting up to the area, do you climb back in and lift the lever?
I
Yes.
use my magics to put my PPE back on for the ride up.
Gemma is hesitant but climbs in, and you all pull the lever, and with your detect magic on, Thaddeus, you do.
Yeah.
Sorry. You do sense a real spark of evocation magic, and there's a few sparks that come off the sides of the wheels that give it a boost up towards the ramp, and the cart starts returning back to where it came from. You ride the carts through the winding passageways back through, dodging the previous obstacles that you had come across before, through the waterfall, back past by the underwater or Underdark Pass you had seen previously, and all the way back to Kel Kuldir in the Verdant Fang mine. And that's where we'll take our first break. Before we move forward, if you like this video and what we're doing, hit the like button on YouTube and subscribe to our channel there. It'll really help us out. And don't forget, Justin just released his first published book, Liber Indigo. Grab now from his website, justinckirkwood.net. Promo code TOT, 20% off. And stick around. We'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to Tales of Terramir. We are back in Kel Kuldir, the bustling dwarven mining town. You find yourselves exiting Verdant Fang mine. The dwarves, the miners bustling about, and some soldiers, the Carurian soldiers there, guarding and protecting, not allowing civilians to enter the town unless prohibited. But you exit covered in soot and ash. It's with some wounds, some bandages. It's been a hard couple of days, but you find yourselves a little relieved returning back to civilization.
I say, don't go in there. That place sucks.
I'm not sure
Get a
why
couple-
everyone was so confused. What day is it?
I think I have the black blood. You're in there for 48 hours.
It felt like a century.
Yeah, how do we keep
You
time in
find-
this place?
Yeah, it's definitely difficult. The dwarves somehow seem, and what you know too from you speak Dwarvish, so you know a little bit about dwarven culture. That's why they have reflected lights. They're trying to bring in sunlight through the mountain. That's how they can tell. They also have just like a natural ability to tell when it's quote unquote nighttime. But otherwise, it's very strange for people like humans and elves and people that aren't used to living inside holes and mountains to get a grasp on time.
I think he means in the mine. Like how, I guess they
Like
don't.
specifically in the mine. Yeah.
Is everyone? Are there people walking around? Is it
Yeah.
time when people are awake?
Yeah. It's about midday.
So say, is it after 10, 9
Yeah.
for some people? Oh, let's go get a drink.
No, it is. It's like it's about afternoon. You can tell, surprisingly, as the sun reflecting through the mirrors, the top of the massive cavern of Kuldir, the sun fracting down and sort of falling gently upon the Temple of Moradin. You can see that with that light there, it must be daylight still.
Imagine like in Legend when they funneled the sunlight through. It's like,
Or like the end of The Mummy.
Legend suffices, I
Which one?
think.
Okay.
Talking about a dark crystal?
No, Legend. They had to use the sunlight to defeat the darkness. Literally the darkness. Tim Curry.
Yeah.
He's allergic to sunlight.
Well, we all know Tim Curry's allergic to sunlight, but that's just the man, you know. What about the movie?
I mean, it was on point. It's good casting, is what it is. Let's get a drink. God, you guys, I'm hungry.
Which was the bar we went to that I got my ass kicked by Boulder Fist?
Oh, that
Emerald
was the Emerald Flagon.
You
It was
wanna
a
go
good
to the Quest
fight.
Iron Inn?
No,
We should-
that's where we're staying. That's where our rooms are. Oh, I gotta go check on Sir Aloysius. And
He's
I
also there.
start scurrying towards that direction.
As you all start scurrying away, you see a dwarf step in front of you and go, whoa, 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 whoa. And
Whoa,
you
whoa.
notice it's
It's
is,
Greg, right? No.
Grom Braveford.
Oh, close.
Which one is Grom?
He was in charge of the Carurian soldiers that were letting you originally let you in. You presented the letter from Calidor too, to be like, hey, we can come inside. Grom stops you and goes, it's been a few days. Where are you? Everything all right? Did you made it back all right? Everyone wants to know, what did you find down there?
Well, we should probably fill in Calidor first, but the mines, we found a monster that could only talk with his mind, and then a temple.
Monsters.
Yeah, and then there was a temple with a lot of bullshit in it. Honestly, there were traps and ghosts and minotaurs and confusion spells.
Mostly traps.
There were no minotaurs. There's a temple to the minotaur.
No, there was the minotaur skeleton ghost that we fought.
I take it back. There was a minotaur skeleton. Actually, there was two. I think there were two. Maybe.
A couple.
And you made it out alive.
Barely.
I punched a big frog to death.
With
Even-
a
Sounds
I
like
told
a
you I
lot.
could throw a punch, Grom.
He looks at you like, now I think you're calling me bullshit. You're bullshit.
It's like
He does like a
frog.
little punch when he's saying that, and it's like the worst form punch you've ever seen.
I call your bluff, Tiefling. You deserve a nice cold ale. Go find one at the latest tavern. You know where to go. Looks over it. Says that over to Thaddeus.
What town is this?
Cal Caldir, you're right.
Oh no, I know. I'm just messing with him.
Work here.
And he goes, hopefully we can talk more later, but get some rest. And kind of lets you through. You enter back into the town proper. Seeing on your right the Wizard's Tower, Calidor's Tower. Do you stop there, or do you keep going to...
Thaddeus will probably head there first, since that's kind of where his area is. Or room, I guess.
Gonna go check in.
Do you guys want to go to Calidor's first, or can we check in and get a quick drink and a bite?
You guys can check in, and I can kind of just fill him in on that, middle management stuff, and then come back and let you know what he says, or if you guys want to come along.
I looked
Now
at
that we found
Anton.
the pyramid key, I don't know if we need to deal with him.
And that's why I'm here. You have a job.
How about we go recharge our batteries and you meet us back here in like an hour, Thaddeus?
Yeah, and I'll fill you in on what he says, and then if you there'll probably be a meeting with all of us at some point
Like,
tomorrow morning.
You're fired. You're so fired.
We'll do a stand up before going back into the mine.
Oh, stand up.
God.
No,
Fucking throne of everybody here.
15-minute meeting. Everybody says what they did and what they're going to do.
15 minutes. Okay.
Total not a waste of anyone's time.
Right. Let's get this over with. All right.
If there's any blockages in the mine, we need to let him know about that.
God, that really just got my mood, dude.
Too real. Too real.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay, let's go.
So Thaddeus, you're going to check in with Boss Calidor, and the rest are going to Emerald Flagon?
Yeah, Anton's speed walking towards the Emerald Flagon.
is he shaking?
been
too?
Yeah, he's
It's been a while since he's had a good drink. Yeah.
I gave you a drink this morning. You brushed your teeth with it.
It was
He has
really
a
warm.
problem,
Shadowy
Gemma.
ale.
Been a day.
It was really warm, shadowy ale.
Whatever. That's everything is warm here. It's basically fantasy medieval bullshit. Everything is warm.
It's a volcano.
Yes, that too.
Too bad I didn't pick up Chill Touch to cool his beers.
Prestidigitation. As we're walking too, though, I do say to Anton and Willa, I say, hey, He seems like a nice guy. Do you guys think we can trust him?
Yeah, he seems great to me.
I think we can trust him to help us complete this mission because it's in his best interests. I don't know if I would trust him with my life outside of this.
You think it would depend on how much he was getting paid? His trust.
Yeah, I mean, you have to earn it. As long as we keep a close eye on him, I'm not really worried while we're on this mission.
Okay. Like I said, he seems
What
like
about you? You sense any bad vibes, Willow?
No, he seems great to me. He hasn't lied to us. He's helped us out. He even made that cool little magical fort for us all asleep. So
I signed over my power of attorney.
he's good on my list.
He says he was going to do great things with my social security number.
As he's walking away, you see him looking at the page with your signatures in the book. Now.
Oh my eyes! Okay, well let's get charged up, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
You approach the familiar emerald flagon. You see the glowing green glass of a false emerald glowing above the entrance of the emerald flagon. And,
wait, are we emerald flagon or the iron in? Which one were we gonna do?
The flagon.
The flag. Oh, okay.
Flagon's where Sir Aloysius is.
Oh, I thought it was
that's where you guys got rooms.
Oh, I thought it was the iron in. My bad. I apologize. I was my
Yeah.
confusion. Sorry. Go.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
Anton's
Finding
kinda
yourselves. Good.
Sorry, I was going to say Anton's just going to kind of tentatively look around and see if he can see Boulder Fist anywhere.
It's harder to forgive Anton than it is for Andrew or whatever, some bullshit.
Bring you actually all.
I'm
back.
not scared or anything. I just, just curious. Not in the mood for a fight, that's all.
Do you see yourselves?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And you can enter in.
All right.
Do I see the lady who was taking care of my Almirage? The Almirage?
Is that Nora Guild?
Wow, very good memory.
Wow. I didn't remember her name. I just have the ticket for checking in my rabbit, my Almirage.
Sorry. Just...
Can't move.
Still pause.
Okay.
Yep, it's paused. We're trying to figure out the site right now.
Okay.
We got a tech thing going on right now, real quick, so.
Don't know why we're not seeing it on the map, but we'll have to figure that out later. Maybe just go back away from that, Daniel, and we'll role play Theater of the Mind through it. But you step through into the tavern, and you see bustling again, as it always seems to be, tons of dwarves and humans, and a couple of various races, mostly dwarves. Nora Guild actually rushes over to you all, and especially comes right up to Gemma. I get to where that's at.
That thing is killing everyone. Get it out of here.
They ate
or I was gonna say, or hey, we have fresh Almirage on the Oh,
Oh yeah.
Anton starts drooling.
Okay, we're back up on the map. Cool. Sorry, trying to catch up here. Norgild, yes, she comes over to you and she goes, where have you been? It's been. She looks at it. She has no watch. It's been over a couple days. Are you all right? Your pet has somehow caused great damage to the room.
Oh, for real?
what kind of damage?
Now, kind of pulls you off to the side a little bit. Now, the room I left him in. Now, despite being fed a very nice bowl of cabbage, mushrooms, and carrots, seems to have, I don't know, somehow destroyed the room. Take a look for yourself. She pulls out the key and starts walking over to the room.
I mean, how bad can it be? It's just a rabbit, or a dog-sized rabbit.
Opening the door, she unlocks it and opening it very slowly. There's a little bit of light that goes into this very dark room. The stone bed seems to be cracked and dented. The wooden chest and furniture shattered, and the wolf rug that was on the floor torn to shreds. There are also various large piles of Almirage feces strewn about. And popping up out of the rocks of the stone bed is Sir Aloysius, just sort of sniffing at the air. Appearing normal, a little dirty, but just an Almirage.
Oh well, I'm sure the gold that I gave you will take care of this, right?
Dear, not all this. That's the bed is completely destroyed. The furniture is destroyed. I'm sorry, but 100 gold pieces at least.
Shit. Okay.
Well, listen, if you plan on heading west, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. And I look to the others.
I'm not sure what would cause that, but you seem like a nice gal. And if you're willing to deliver a package for me to my sister, we'll call it even.
How far? I don't know if that. I mean, I'm happy to. Would you guys be okay with that?
Anton's not there.
He's at the bar.
Yes. Yes. Let's just say yes. I'll definitely find a way to get that package to your sister.
Great.
What
great.
is it?
I'll bring it out later. But she's in Del Tordir. And if you actually navigate to the I'll just show you the regional map just so you get a sense of where it's at.
I'm just gonna throw it outside when we go.
Del Tordir, it's
Oh, I see it. Okay.
It's part of the
where-
sleeping
it's-
marsh.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. I'm new to this side of the mountain, so it'll be good to sightsee. Del Tordir. Is it a nice place?
Yeah. It's all right.
Okay.
Depends who you ask.
Okay.
But But that's great. Her name is Ruby Tinbottom.
Ruby Tinbottom.
Mm-hmm. And
That's
she
a funny
she runs the Singing Halberd Inn at Tel Todir.
Singing Halberd Inn. Okay.
It's real small. It's a small package. I'd really appreciate it, and it would do me a solid. It would. Well, we'll call it even with the room.
Okay, great. Hey, we might have to go back out for a couple more days. Just a heads up.
Yeah. Okay.
We're doing a favor for, a job for Calidor, the wizard who owns the mines. Very important for the economy in this area.
Oh yes, I know Calidor. You're working for the wizard now. Okay.
Just for now, yeah.
Fascinating. Okay, she kind of eyes you up and down. Well, you can close the room. I don't think Sir Aloysius can deal any more harm. How about you sit down and have a drink? Sure you're famished.
Absolutely, yeah.
Waves you guys over.
I'll be right there. I'm gonna go check on him really quick, and then I'll join you guys. Can you get me a shadow wheat or honey horn mead, Willa? Unless you want to come and say hi to Sir Aloysius.
Oh, I'll go get your drink. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Damn, even Willa doesn't want to deal with the rabbit.
Okay. She's just totally oblivious, just trying to step around the poop and kind of pushing things away with her foot, like the broken pieces.
Mage handing some refuse out.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of spot cleaning, prestidigitation, some of the areas, especially Sir Aloysius trying to clean him up before I start hugging on him.
Yeah, you kind of awkwardly kind of step on a piece of glass, like, kind of moving forward, and it's how this place is damaged. You have no idea how this innocent sort of looking Almiraj could deal so much damage. But step forward, kind of clean a few things off. What else do you do?
Oh, Sir Aloysius, have you been naughty? You know, just kind of baby talking him and like, well, you just all this mess in this room, blah blah blah, and I just kind of like hold him and kind of look around and still kind of. I don't know much about Almirages, but we're gonna have to keep a closer eye on you after we get out of here, of course. Hope you're gonna behave over the next couple of days. And
he kind of shivers a little bit, like he's scared.
Huh.
But seems comforted by you kind of holding him.
Do I sense anything deeper with my empathic sense? Just kind of like look at him.
Yeah. You get a wave of a little bit of fear, shaking, and like nervousness, but also there's a bit of relief as well, seeing you. Seems scared and happy that you're around again.
Did something happen? I don't know if it can understand me, but maybe I can get an inflection of something.
You don't pick up anything. Doesn't seem to understand. Just seems to be a normal animal. Looks up at you. The rabbit nose sort of sniffing.
Okay. I'll take him and scoop him up and take him outside with me, and just still kind of take one last look behind the room and just be like, okay. Not exactly sure what happened.
You step out and you notice that much of the people at the tables are looking at you. One of the doors goes, "Oh my God! It's that thing! It's that the dig, and they're a few of the
I
other
look behind me.
dwarves, they're laughing and they're pointing at you. And go, ha! That thing destroyed that room.
Calm down. He didn't do anything. Just kind of bats together. How could he do something like that?
They seem to like kind of be partially joking, but also sort of shocked and noticing you that you seem to be the owner of it. A lot of them just go back to their drinks and forget everything. As you walk to your companions.
That was weird. I'm gonna see them and excuse me. I'm actually gonna squeeze by this guy. Excuse me with a rabbit. Like brush his head against his legs. Like, oh sorry.
He like
I'm
leans
so
down.
Yeah.
Does like the awkward chair move in.
The dwarf still leans down. Sorry. Hey guys,
Ah, there you are.
look who
How
missed
was
us.
the bunny?
It's an Almirage, Anton, and he's fine.
How
Good.
was the room?
It's okay. A little messy. Definitely losing our deposit.
What's that thing you're carrying? Did she give you the package to deliver?
Oh yes. This. Yeah, and I stick it in my. Trying to awkwardly hold. I say, here, hold this, and I give it to Anton. Like, try to put the package in my bag of holding. It's like
Anton grabs it by the scruff of its neck.
we're supposed to deliver this to a place out west.
Wait, supposed to? What are you talking about?
Well, they were gonna make me pay 100 gold for the room, but the tavern owner said that we can call it squares if we take it to this package to her sister. And I figured it was on the way to where we're going, and maybe it would be nice to see a new place, or you guys wouldn't mind delivering it.
100 gold for the room? How much room service did this Almirage order?
Less room service than he kind of serviced the room. He broke the bed. I don't know how he did that. I mean,
Broke the
but
bed?
look at it. Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
look at the Almirage.
Take it back from Anton, trying to like
Yeah.
still holding onto the scruff and like pull it down. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even want to know. I mean,
Please,
I'd rather
Anton.
deliver the package than pay 100 gold.
Yeah, I figured. Sorry, look. I've had a lot of animals in my life, but never an Almirage, so I don't completely understand what they're capable of. Maybe we can ask Calidor. Maybe he'll know.
Great
I mean,
idea.
I'm not sure I feel comfortable with Almirage in our camp. It broke a bed. I've seen that bed. I think it's made of stone. What's he
Look
gonna
at
do to our
him!
tent?
And I hold it up to his face, the whiskers, like, like, look at him. He's not
Like-
gonna hurt anybody.
Incredibly adorable. But just
Hey,
against
Anton!
Anton's
Please,
stoic
Anton,
face.
Don't be afraid of me. I love you. Like trying to do that.
Got it.
Don't eat me, Anton.
Meanwhile,
I
there's like
will-
a 30-foot radius away from them in the tavern.
A what?
There's like a 30-foot radius away from you guys in the tavern.
Also takes the paw. It says, "Hi, Willa. How are you?" Oh my god! I put it on my face. Like, oh my god.
Oh, yeah, aren't you the cutest? Takes a little feet and like.
See, he's harmless, Anton. Maybe we can leave it with Calidor. We'll see what he says.
Well, that's a great idea. You know, he's probably just a little bit nervous being in a hotel room for the first time in his
A
life.
little bit nervous.
Exactly.
He's a little bit nervous, just like when you get puppies and you leave them in the house. I mean, that's just
Yeah,
your fault,
and
isn't it?
And
Right.
they break giant stone slabs. Yeah, that's totally normal.
Maybe it was this horn. Tink. Well, like I said,
there's
maybe
one shooting unicorn-like horn coming from the
I like putting it in Anton's face. He's like,
Ah.
maybe
Much
maybe a
damage do I take?
caliber. No. Damage. You are now blind to have disadvantage on all attack. Half blind. No death perception.
All right, let's order some drinks.
Agreed.
Yes, you see glowing Crag
Okay.
Hill, the large, barrel-chested innkeeper, quiet but seems friendly. Leans over. What can I do for ya?
Beers. That for me.
You want the ale or you want the shadow wheat ale?
And the ale, just a regular ale.
Regular ale. Coming right up. 2 ales. What else?
You want the
Looks
honey,
over at Willa. Oh,
Gemma, right?
Yeah, I'll take the honeyhorn mead if you have it. Do you have honeyhorn
honeyhorn
mead?
mead. Yes, we actually have a small barrel in the back. Find something for you.
I'll do that as well. Do you guys do cups to go? We got a friend who might need one.
Yeah, roadies.
We don't have any extra cups unless you want to purchase one of our mugs.
Do you have any flasks? Like water skins? Emerald flagon
We
water
actually
skins?
we have a couple that we used to sell actually with our logo on it.
Yes, I will
Emerald
take
flagon.
one. I will take an emerald flagon water skin. If that's
we've been
okay,
trading.
will you be able to sell me one?
Oh yeah, we actually forgot we had these back here. We tried to get rid of them years ago. Puts one down, and it looks a little old and maybe a little dirty, like it's been sitting behind a bar for a couple years. But it's made of iron, and it's got this sort of brand on it that just has emerald flagon and dwarven runes on it.
It's like more like a water bottle, not like a water skin, but I'll take it. It's great. It's very indicative of the culture here. Thank you. How much?
You can fill it, right? You can fill it with ale. Then it's a flask. We'll call it 5 silver. For
5 silver. All right, you got it.
Can I get 2 of those to go with the drinks in them for my
Oh,
friend?
the flask as well. Yeah. Do 5 silver. We'll fill them up for free for you.
Can you fill it up with like the drink that this place is known for, or your most popular drink?
The shadow wheat ale is one of our most popular.
And do the shadow wheat ale.
All right. And he goes over and fills them up. Shadow wheat and 1 ale for Anton, and the mead for
Two.
Willa.
Give me 2.
Utah.
You got it.
Utah. Give me 2. God damn it, Jason. Can you also fill up the rest of my water skin? Well, one with like 1 or 2 with water, but the rest of them with ale. Also, if we're going back down into the mines.
Yeah. Throw another 5 copper
Okay.
towards him.
How much is that total for everybody's?
It's 5 silver per flask, 5 copper per
Okay.
mug.
And how many did you take, Willa?
2 flasks, 1 mug.
Okay, I'll give him 3 gold.
Okay.
4 gold.
Oh.
4 gold. 4 gold.
Or gold.
Thanks, Gemma.
Yeah.
You better be tipping well tonight.
Thaddeus, are you joining them at the flagon? Or are you you all going to go?
I was going to
them?
meet them after having a chat with Calidor.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So I don't know
let's-
if you want to RP that bit or if you want.
Yeah, no, we can RP it a little bit. I don't want to go too long with that, especially if they're all going to go meet with Calidor. So actually, let's say that you come and join them at the Flagon. And
Roger that.
how should we do this? Oh, geez. Splitting the party. We'll go through it with Calidor for a second, Thaddeus, because I'm gonna have to tell you this information anyway.
I'm gonna need some minor information to feed to them.
Yeah, exactly.
If you go over it, will it be like that's what he said? You know what I mean? When he comes.
Yeah, and then we just do our stand up the next morning, like I said.
Right, well, let's
doesn't want to have to translate things through me because he knows how that goes.
Oh
no, it's not that.
Let's actually do that. That's
no, yeah, it's not that I'm afraid of. Let's just role play it, and obviously the rest of you know that you're not hearing this conversation. But let's go and pan over to Thaddeus and Calidor. We kind of cut to you sitting in his comfortable, sort of nice couches that he has in his sitting room.
I'm already like half asleep at a couch.
By bookshelves, and he's come down and he's sitting down next to you. He goes, and you found a temple, you say? A temple?
Yes, there was a temple to the oh, I have it in my notes here somewhere. Let me make sure it's from the right game.
Should I make you look it up, or should I just tell you?
No, I mean, did you see the outside? It was like a temple to the Minotaur god.
Right, it's Tolston. We talked about that
Tolston.
In our message spell.
Yes, with the messages. Yeah, so we went in there, and that's when you lost connection with us. And then there were a bunch of traps around. Some entity, we think it might be the dragon, but we're not sure, talked to us in our heads and said we were like invading their place, and you'll have to pass my trials if you want to get to us. And then we got our asses kicked for a while, but we made it out. No one died. But there was like traps and ghost minotaurs, and I became tiny for a while. And then we made it past that, and then that's where we got to the cave where we could talk to you again. And then there was a frog Hemoth. That wasn't really that big of a deal. I punched it to death. It wasn't anything cool or something like that. And then we decided to come
I was
back.
Watching, if you remember. You didn't quite punch it to death, but you had a good hit on it, I'd say.
I punched it and it died. I think that would be counted as punching it to death.
Details.
50-50. Yes, details.
I wouldn't give to sit into this actual conversation.
Well,
but then, after that, we decided we need to take fire. Like, I was out of spells. I don't think Gemma had many. She's not very good with her spells yet. She's learning, though. I think she'll pick it up. She's like intern level at this point. And then,
she's from the Empire. You do realize that, right? And magic's restricted there.
It wasn't that bad the last time I was there, though.
She's like, I'm from the Empire. I had to leave.
It's a lot more complicated than you make it out to seem, Thaddeus. Listen, I appreciate the immediate details. But I would like to hear everything from them as well. I have much to discuss with all of them. I do appreciate your intel, though. But I do have to ask you: did you find? You found the pyramid key? Was it on the door when you? No, it was on the door when you left.
No, we found it in a room, and then we put it in the door, and then when we came back, it was not in the door, but it was in another alcove on the way back. But it was just kind of there, so we grabbed it. So I think...
So you did... Who has the key?
I think Gemma grabbed it with the mage hand and like put it in her fancy bag. Her bag of
The gem
Holding.
is playing catch with it with Sir Aloysius.
Yeah, he's
Exactly.
running it across the back from
Rolling it, like, spinning it on the bar.
Playing drinking games with it, like throwing it into like flagons. That's you're going to have to make sure she brings that back with her when they all come and speak to me. I'd like to inspect it.
Oh, so okay, yeah.
Yes.
It didn't.
Now,
It was like magical, but I couldn't really pinpoint what kind of magic it was.
No, yes, I remember seeing it through the screen. It seemed very, very curious, and how it's. Anyway, I have much that I'd like to study on that, but go and speak with them. Rest for tonight. Speak with me tomorrow. We'll have a stand up, and
Yes.
we'll talk about everything once again. In the meantime, let them know I'm going to actually be studying the temple door tonight, trying to decipher it. I'm able to project my image towards it, so I'll be able to study it from afar, and I'll be able to provide more details when we talk tomorrow. Maybe
You
I'll
didn't
find out
any-
more about it.
Do you have like any magic outposts you need us to put down in there that like help you scribe further? Like, did we like lose you in your magic mesh of the mine when we got into the temple? Like, or was that just like a barrier?
Yes, I couldn't seem to enter. I couldn't follow you inside the temple for some reason. You said that there was perhaps a magical barrier that.
No, yeah, I couldn't even use my sending spell from my book, and usually that's pretty like easy, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't have outposts per se, but I do have something. And he sort of stands up and walks over to one of his shelves. There's like a big shelf of different scrolls that are kind of laying horizontally in many different rows. And he pulls one out. It's a scroll, and he hands it over to you. And he goes, the rest of today, while I decipher the door, and you all rest, make sure you take this back and bring it to everyone else. It's a scroll of a teleportation circle. You might be able to use it to teleport back to this tower next time, instead of having to take the minecart back and forth. You know, that might seem like a lot. But use this.
Well, I was worried I was going to
scroll.
hit my head again.
Yes, I know the obstacles are quite treacherous. But maybe you could use this scroll to come back and forth, and at least one more time. But you might not, of course, be able to use it from within the walls of the temple, since some of the other magic didn't seem to work.
No, yeah, there seems to be some like little alcoves that like some of the critters down there have dug out that we could use it in.
Well, anyway, take that, and you should be able to use it next time you want to teleport back.
Gotcha. Well, thanks, boss. Oh, they might have some questions about the sentience of dragons and whether or not we should kill them. I was just gonna say we kill it. It's a dragon. It's guarding something in an evil temple. You know.
Oh yes, it's well, between you and me, it's completely disrupting my mind, and it should be destroyed. I would try to push that.
That's what I figured. It's bad for the economy.
It's terrible for my business and terrible for the mine. Seems to be disrupting everything. So we'd like to clear the dragon out. Either destroy it or clear it out. Make sure you take its psychic gem. That's what
Yes.
we really need.
Now, does it just have it, or is it like embedded in it?
That you'll have to find out. That's part of the job.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. I'll convey most of that information to the boss. Other than that, dragon's evil. We kill it. Cool.
Well, don't know if it's evil, but a nuisance nonetheless.
It doesn't
no,
matter.
it's-
It doesn't matter.
Talk to you later.
Wink.
Talk to you later, Thaddeus.
Can we come
Okay.
back to the tavern and I'm like, we have to kill it? Jeff,
It's
just like
hard
on the
cut.
verge of tears.
We'll bring you in, Thaddeus, here at the inn.
Can we go at a table? You guys want to go to a table? The table? Our table?
A little crowded here.
Right, yeah. Let's take a seat.
I walk up, there's only 4 seats at the table, and Aloysius is in one of them.
He's in my lap.
And
I let him eat on the table like an asshole. Just kidding.
that's how you get... Oh, you guys are... I guess you picked a normal table then. Or a regular table.
Besides what?
Why wouldn't we?
Wait,
The
like,
long one?
no, you sat here last time,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's like your regular table now.
Oh,
We've
regular.
learned to not want to drag Anton too far from his bed. Like the further we are, he gets drunk. It's a little hard to drag, so we try to stay close to the room.
Thaddeus is peeking into the still open door of the room, going, bed, you say? What?
Mage had it closed. That's nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
What happened to the bed there?
I don't know. Some crazy drunken. I don't know.
Nope, okay. Well, yeah, Kalidor wants to talk with you all in the morning, and he wants to see the pyramid key.
The pyramid key.
Wants to see it?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a magic item that opens the Temple of Doom, or whatever. So he
Why don't we
wants
just
to...
use it?
Well, we can use it. We can still use it. He just wants to take a look at it tomorrow morning before we go back in.
Okay.
Oh, he also gave me a scroll of teleportation circle to teleport back to the Wizard Tower.
Oh, can
So
I
we
see
don't
it?
have...
All right.
I mean, if you want to take a quick look at it, we're going to need it tomorrow, though.
I just wanna
Don't
see
spill the ale on it.
I just start reading it out loud, and then we all end up in the tower. Oh, hey.
Turns around, he goes, "What the hell?"
Oh, she wanted to look at it, sir.
I can cast a spell.
Those
I did
things
it.
are so expensive.
I did it. I'm learning so much.
Okay, that actually happens canonically. He hands you another
No,
one.
no, no.
Don't ruin this one. And you go back again and sit back down.
Do our beers teleport with us?
Yes, they came back with you.
He's still holding 2 beers.
They just kind of slosh and spill a bit on the fancy bear rug in front of the fireplace.
Average good man. That was pretty good,
Oh.
Thaddeus.
Here's a serious question, Gemma. Don't get mad. I'm just asking questions here. But what do you think
Oh,
about
yes?
bringing Sir Aloysius as a, I don't know, maybe a secret weapon?
A secret weapon?
That
He
rabbit a
broke his
weapon?
own bed.
Do you mean bait?
Wait, the rabbit broke the
Do you really mean
bed?
bait? No,
No,
we don't know.
I didn't mean to
Allegedly.
spill the beans there.
Allegedly. They said
Allegedly.
that it broke the bed. And yes, there was Alamirage poop everywhere. I mean, but nobody saw what happened.
This is why most people eat them.
Well, we're not eating it.
All right,
Okay.
I'm just saying if
We rest.
he has some sort of super strength and he's got that weapon on his head that almost took my eye out. I don't know. Maybe throw him at the dragon. Let him do the work for us.
I mean, I don't feel like paying 100 gold or delivering any more packages, so maybe he can ride in my bag.
Wait, what did she
Oh, yeah,
want for the
Thaddeus, we're delivering
damage?
a package.
Wait, what package? Where?
It's after this job. You won't have to worry about it. We have to take a package somewhere.
Where are you going, though? I could probably help point it out on a map. Have you seen it on the map?
I have a broad idea.
Okay. What was
Why
it
do you,
called?
do you have a map? It's called.
Well, I know
it's
the
called
area.
something that I.
Called Nunya.
It's Nunya. Yeah, it's called Nunya.
Oh, okay.
It's at a place called Halberd Inn, the Singing Halberd Inn, in a town that was the only thing that I didn't write down. because it was on the map.
Del Todir.
Del Tordir. Teldir?
Oh.
Teldir? Teldir?
Toder.
Teldir. Tordir.
Todir.
Del
Del-
Tordir.
Oh, that's like the Florida of this world.
Oh, shit. Lady, here, take 200 gold. I'm not going there. People are crazy. Yeah, so it was either 100 gold or we have to go deliver this package. It can't be that hard, right?
Oh, also, don't ever look in the package.
Why?
If you
What's in the box?
well, if you're the messenger, you just take the package and drop it off and leave. You don't. You're just the delivery girl right now.
Okay, I feel like I'm like a mule or something like that now at this point. Shaken as our cat in there.
But that's
Nor
just
Gil
always
does.
for the better.
Come by
Okay.
eventually. Because
Whoa, hey Nora.
enjoying the drinks. Can I get you
Oh, it's
anything?
you.
Looks like you're all
Just like,
set.
Oh, I could use an ale. I haven't gotten anything yet.
Oh, I got you one. Willow will take out the flask and hand it over.
Did you throw it at him? It's iron.
Catch.
Kind of hurts Thaddeus a little bit.
Oh, I guess I have one.
All right.
Anton, do you need another one? Food, everybody?
Well, I'll get your orders in a second. I just she sort of steps and kind of gets in closer to you, Gemma, and hands you like an actual iron little jewelry box. This is the package.
Oh, I thought you gave me the package already. Okay.
No, yeah,
What's in it?
You don't ask what's in it.
that I can't tell you. And it is magically sealed, so I hope you won't intrude. But just make sure you deliver it to my sister. Really
Got
appreciate it.
Ruby Tenbottom at the Singing Halberd Inn.
That's
It's
her name.
Del
Nothing
Tordo.
illegal, is it?
No, nothing illegal.
Wink. What was that? I saw that. What was that wink? I put it in the bag.
She just needs to go on a ski trip.
She steps
Wow.
away and then goes, food, everyone, yes?
Oh, yes. I'll have the usual.
Goes around and says, we've got the usual stew and bread.
That actually sounds really good right now.
3 usuals, please.
The usuals. All right.
Is that just Is that just for Willa, or is that?
Oh, that's just mine.
Okay. All right, just I had to check. I had to ask. I will take one too, please.
We actually have our bacon wrapped cavefish and the rye bread as one option. We also have our usual roasted pork and potato leek soup. Roasted pork and a potato leek soup on the side. So which of the 2 meals would you like? Fish and bread, bacon wrapped fish and bread, or pork and soup?
I'll still stick with the usual.
I'll take the pork.
2 porks, 1 fish.
Okay. That's going to be 9 silver for you, Willa. The others are 3 each.
I'll probably need another flagon of shadow wheat when you come around.
5 copper and any food for you.
Oh yeah, I said the usual, so I'll just
Oh,
take
okay,
the
so-
stew and.
All right, 3
Yeah.
silver and 5 copper for you, sir. And,
I mean, I love that stew. It's like you guys keep building on it every day, and there's always a little bit of that first stew still in there.
Exactly. Extra flavor.
I'll take the fish.
Did you get that amount, Thaddeus?
Yeah, it's basically like a silver, right?
3 silver, 5 copper.
Yeah, basically.
You mean a gold?
I got. What about an electrum?
Get that shit
lot
out
more,
of here.
but-
Get out.
Get out.
Just like, get out.
It's more like I can retire. I can retire with this.
With this Electrum.
I will make my own inn.
It's funny. It's crazy they don't take Electrum here. It's worth so much more.
And she walks away, and eventually she does bring her food, the food out to all of you. And right there, we will go ahead and go to our second break here. All right. So with that, of course, we're streaming live on Twitch, which is free for all viewers. But if you'd like to really support us, what we do, consider subscribing for ad-free viewing, custom emotes, and you get instant access to our VODs right after we sign off on Wednesdays. So I'm hearing myself, but don't forget you can always subscribe for free with an Amazon Prime account. And that's where we'll take our final break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right. Welcome back to Tales of Terramere. We'll hop right back in. We're at the Emerald Flagon, having some drinks and food, and the companions are talking amongst themselves.
So that's a no to the bunny weapon.
We can bring him with us. I'd still like to ask Caldor about him, but
I mean, it might be worth a shot. Let me.
Sure.
What's he?
I mean,
can
maybe-
I tell if he looks tough, Wes?
I pick him up and I jab him in towards Thaddeus' face.
Now I know what Anton was saying about the eye.
Watch it.
I try to sword fight with his horns and his horn. Like, get him, Sir Aloysius.
Aside from the very clear potential hazard of the horn, it seems pretty harmless.
I don't think he has that much magics in him. I could cast my detect magic again, but I'm honestly kind of tired.
Don't.
You guys know.
Oh no, I cast it in here and everything just glows because they use magic for the lights. It's a whole
Actually,
thing.
They do actually,
Oh,
but they
Calidor
look
can
like
fly.
fire. It looks like fire.
Just ask
Uh,
Caldor. We'll bring and at any rate, I feel like I can just leave him in the bag, hanging out, like how you were riding in the bag.
Yeah, let's not bring that up.
Not you, Thaddeus. You didn't want to get in the
Yeah,
bag,
you
remember?
didn't- I mean, the bag was kind of nice.
You were on my shoulders, like Master Blaster.
Who will
Who
Sparta
rules?
Town?
Who rules Calicordier?
Gemma and Tiny Anton just become the Master Blaster of Elcordier.
Let's do it. It's our new life. I mean, it's worth a shot. Allegedly he broke the bed. I'm not sure if he actually did, but I mean, who knows?
But- Sometimes animals get nervous, and you kind of just grabbed a wild animal.
We saved a wild animal.
Whatever you want.
Look, I'm from a farm. I'm very empathetic to these creatures, and it needed our help, and now it's part of the group.
Well, it's your group.
Goddamn right.
Anton kind of looks down at Rhea Touch Longsword and kind of pulls it out just to look and see if it's glowing at all.
Whoa, you don't pull your sword out in here.
Pull
Yeah,
it if you
just,
don't
a
intend to
couple
use
inches.
it.
Yeah, it has its usual dim glow you're used to.
Are you expecting another message, Anton?
What do you mean another message? Wait, you could hear that?
Oh, the Moon Lady? Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, yeah.
that's
I
been
didn't-
happening
I thought that was
a
just
lot
for me.
lately.
No,
Are you
Yeah.
are you ready to talk about it?
Oh, I mean, I don't really know what it means. I mean, it helped me get back to my regular size, but I'm not sure what else I could do. with her message.
I mean, it sounds like you're on another path, maybe some sort of path to redemption for, the things from your past life.
It's good to know that she looks on me with favor. That's for sure.
I never took you for like a praying man
Same.
or holy man, rather.
Speaking of holy man, this sounds strange,
Yes.
and maybe I'll bring this up with Calidor, but I have this urge to like fasten something. There's this shape in my head ever since she talked to me, and I don't know. It kind of looks like this, and Anton pours a little ale on the table and kind of takes his finger with the ale and draws this symbol.
I mean, have a pen.
It's kind of like
Have a quill.
it looks like a sword that's like broken, and there's a heart in between the shattered pieces of the sword. It's like I don't know. This image is in my head.
Do you need to
Is it-
draw it or craft it?
Is it love
don't know.
overcomes war? That seems pretty
I guess
rogue.
that's what it means.
Not Pictionary, Thaddeus.
But he drew a picture. I'm trying to interpret it.
No, literal translation. It's an icon.
Yeah.
Even I know that.
I don't. Sometimes the gods are pretty literal.
I
Well,
don't know.
you know,
I threw
sometimes
it
you
on the
meet them.
table. Maybe that got it out of my system. We'll see if it keeps haunting me.
Well,
Can we see your journal?
We are in a dwarven area. Maybe if you describe it or show them, well, not this picture, but another, like an actual drawing of it, maybe they can help you craft something. If you see it, I mean, if that's your compulsion.
We'll see if it goes away. Now that I've actually drawn it out, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah,
You could also try
sure.
the temple. They might know things at the temple, more religious-y
Yeah.
things.
yeah.
What kind of
Good
temple
idea.
is it? Who's the Holy Spirit over there? The goddess the goddess.
Oh, just the god.
The one god. There's only one god.
Real.
Unless you want to fill in here before I start
yeah,
debating
it's
myself.
making stuff up.
No, yeah, it's a temple of Moradin, the god of dwarves, craftsmanship, and fire and strength.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, what the voice in our head said.
You all know that. Your characters would.
Mhm.
If it helps, maybe you could go to the Moradin temple. Moradin.
I will say, especially for the three Imperials here, the Soul Survivors know that in the Empire, Moradin is illegal. Because Moradin is a god of twilight.
We don't talk about Moradin.
Yeah. So you
Well, I guess
find it
it's okay
strange
here.
that there's a... Yeah, you find it strange that there's a temple to Moradin, though it would make sense being in a dwarven town.
Yeah, so maybe the temple.
Well, we have to
Odin's
pick up.
god.
We have to pick up some healing potions on our way out. Think about it, Anton. Maybe if it's that important, or if you have this new compulsion to give in your new destiny, your new path, maybe it's something worth looking into.
I'll bring it up to Calidor.
Should we do? Is he expecting us? Is he expecting us now? Do you think he wants us to bring
No,
a drink?
no. He said rest up. We can meet him tomorrow morning for a stand up. I told you guys, I know how this works.
What's a stand-up? It sounds awful.
We
Sounds like a
Yeah.
waste of time.
we all go there and just kind of say what we did and what we're doing, and then he wants to see the pyramid, and you
Oh,
can ask
gross.
him about the symbol and the rabbit and yeah, and then he goes, okay, well, this is what I want you guys to do, and then we go out and do it. And
Sounds very
pretty
efficient.
much, yeah, it's pretty much just the same thing every time if you're on the same project.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that sounds less efficient.
And
Yeah.
this project is killing a dragon and getting the psychic gem.
There's a lot of internal tech crew lingo going on here.
Wait, killing the dragon? I thought that was a maybe.
We have to kill it?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I told you guys earlier. I asked for some clarification. Yeah, the dragon's preventing the mining, so we need to take it out.
I look at Willa and my eyes are starting to well up.
I mean, can't we just relocate it?
I mean, if you have a spell that can relocate a dragon,
Calidor must have something like that. He's real powerful, ain't he?
He probably wants to kill
where would it
Goron
go?
too.
I don't think he's as powerful or as trustworthy as you guys think he is.
You see the orb floating over you. No, just kidding.
Why is he spying us in the bar? I'm all powers.
One level of
No, I'm just kidding. You don't.
Where would the dragon go?
Okay, so that, or if we strike a deal with it and make it sign like a magical contract, maybe.
That seems better.
Collecting a big pen. See if we can find an oversized pen in the village.
Well, they have like talons. But no, overall, I don't think that dragon isn't very agreeable. It's been messing with us for like the last 4 days and making. Look at old Jimbo in the corner there. He doesn't even remember his wife.
Who are you talking about?
Blah, 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 blah.
What are you talking about?
You see
There,
a wandering
that-
dwarf going in circles,
Oh,
confused.
Crazy. The miners are going crazy. Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
right, okay.
I told you it was a dragon! You gotta believe me!
It was
Is that
huge.
Is that Thaddeus or is that Jimbo?
That's Jimbo.
Okay, just making sure.
He wanders off out of the tavern.
Okay, I mean, I guess if it's for the best, I still think we should maybe talk to it first.
Hey, only flaps,
We
welcome
can
in.
always try.
Yeah,
I think I'll finish my ale and my meal here, and then I'll head back to my room, and I'll see you guys at the tower tomorrow morning. You said you were going to pick up some potions, right?
Yeah, I think we have to swing by the market on the way out.
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to do
just-
that now.
No, they're probably closing up soon. I mean, it was kind of noon. It is early-ish, but I'm pretty tired. I don't know about you guys. And I could just use some time to, like, veg out to myself, you know.
Okay. That's
But
fine.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna pick
We
up
didn't want to
some
hang out
potions-
either. That's fine.
No, if you're gonna pick up some health potions either today or
No,
tomorrow,
no,
I can
no,
drop
just-
some gold with you, and you can get one for me, right?
Take it easy. We'll see you later.
I don't know what you want from me.
I don't want anything. No.
I guided you around the town before. You should know your way to the different shops,
I
right?
know, I'm just giving you a hard time, Thaddeus.
Oh, you. What?
All right.
No, yeah.
Down the rest of the
Yes.
tale. Have we brought our food yet?
Oh yeah, you had your food
Right.
brought over. You've gone through it probably at this point, and the night is winding down. Thaddeus, you're heading out to
Yeah.
be by yourself.
I'll drop.
For the
yeah,
evening?
I'm gonna go back to my room in the tower or whatever. And
Don't forget your
Okay.
flask.
oh, do we keep this one?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
That's
a collection.
Take it home.
It's one of those
They
buy you the cup and you get to take it home. For the
They
deals.
make like 300% profit. Oh, okay, whatever. You owed them anyway for that room.
Delivering a package, and we don't know that he actually did it. All right.
That's
God.
Can I insight check the rabbit?
Holding up the
Holding
rabbit.
it up. Go ahead and roll an insight.
As he's looking at it, poke him right in the
Do you want to roll for it, Thaddeus, or? Oh,
Yeah,
there
I'm
you go.
rolling.
There you go. 23. With that, Thaddeus, I will say you actually, it's the camera kind of zooms into its eye. It's black eyes like Jaws, just zooming into it, into this void of blackness, and you sense some strange intent, something more than what you see. That's what that is.
Then I poke him in the eye.
And then
Get that away from me. Nope. You can keep that in your bag. I'm not dealing with it anymore. You guys have a good night.
Maybe we should bring it to fight the dragon. Jeez. Put him back in.
It's-
I don't know what the big deal
You
is.
should just make that thing leave. It's like the cat in Rick and Morty.
It's like watching him leave. It's like, what do you think got to him? Jeez.
all right. As Thaddeus
I'm
leaves.
ready to grab my 40 winks and 35 hit points.
I love how
Ready
you
for a long
quantified it. Just quantify how much you need. Willa, do you think that Sir Aloysius and I could bunk with you tonight? Our room is kind of, we don't know what happened to the room, but the bed's not working. I can sleep on the floor. I just don't want to, the rug in our room is also destroyed, so I don't mind sleeping on the floor. I don't want to be in that room. It's kind of a mess.
Oh, yeah, of course. You and Sir Aloysius take the bed.
No. We'll
that
take the
rug's
floor.
real comfy.
No. We'll take the floor. I just the one in our room is destroyed. So you totally take the bed. It's a mess in the room too. There's a lot of stuff in there. Who knows what happened? I'm just kind of I don't know what happened.
All right.
Thank you.
And we'll kind of theater of the mind it from here. But sure, Gemma and Sir Aloysius bunk with Willa in her room that you all had already reserved. And Anton, you get your room back as well. Is there anything that you want to do before falling asleep for the night?
I did, actually. Before we sort of turn in, I turn to Willa and I say, hey, I was wondering if you maybe wanted to use the ear at some point to maybe, I don't know, talk to your family? Send a message or something?
Yeah, that'd be great. We had talked to them at some point, didn't we? Before we went in the mines.
Maybe, yeah. I didn't know if actually, how recently was that? Before the mines?
You haven't talked to them at any time recently.
I haven't. Okay.
I just wanted, I just talked to Dana a couple days ago, and I don't want to bother her right now. But it's open, if you can use it once a day. So I figured maybe you might want to hear from them, or at least tell them how you're doing.
That'd be amazing. I'd love that, Gemma.
Yeah, anytime. And if you ever feel like you want to use it, just please say something. And I fold out this ridiculously large. I don't know how big a giant's ear is. I just feel like it's like a science project poster board size thing.
It's a big hill giant's ear, so it's like like this big.
This is
it's
not
about
disgusting
a foot
at
long.
all. I give it to you.
It's mummified and it has a copper wire strewn throughout it, sort of like thread.
Knock yourself out. I'll go use the washroom, and I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, how many words? How many words?
I laughed already.
Oh darn. I have no idea. I'm gonna wing it.
20.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to. She taps the ear. She doesn't remember how to turn it on. How do you turn it on?
You kind of feel like it kind of unfolds outward, and you feel like it's ready to receive your message.
Okay. She kind of like she closes her eyes, thinks of her ma, and she speaks into it. She says, hey there, Ma, Pa, Chadwick, Chester, Chet. Miss you guys so much. We're in a dwarf mine. Might see dragon. I think that was it.
Yeah, and any more words, it seems to be cut off. The ear actually folds in on itself.
Oh.
And then folds back outward. And you wait for a moment, and there's a voice that seems to echo out of the ear canal. It's your ma. He goes, Willa? Is that you?
Yeah.
I haven't heard from you in so long. We love you. We miss you. Please ask the dragon where.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry.
That's it. Ma, can you hear me?
That's it. You don't hear anything else.
Ask the dragon what?
God damn it.
Well, fiddlesticks. This ears.
You did get played.
No.
Ask the dragon where. That was the last one.
I come in with my toothbrush in my mouth. I'm like, so how'd it go?
Well, I heard my ma's voice, which was nice. She told me
Aw.
she loved me, and then she told me to ask the dragon where.
Where what?
Exactly. Where what? I don't know. It cut off. The ear closed up and
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you. It's got a limit on it, like 20 words.
oh right. Okay, now
Oh
that
shoot,
makes
I'm
sense.
sorry. I thought you knew. I'm sorry, Willa.
No,
you can
no.
try again tomorrow.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So I'll ask her where what tomorrow when we're in the mine. I wonder if the temple will tamper with that. But well, we'll test it out.
Well, that maybe when we get into the rock part outside the temple. I feel like that's where the dragon is going to be.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try it then. It'll be good. It'll be good.
Oh, I'm so glad you got to talk to your mom.
Yeah, it was nice hearing from her. You have to call your sister too soon.
Yeah, sometime soon. I hope she's not too busy.
Yeah.
Hope she's okay.
Maybe we'll try Savi and maybe even Razik at some point.
Where are you guys?
Still waiting.
We're having a magical time, Savi.
Anything for Anton before going to sleep?
No. No. Anton's really sleepy. He's gonna down the rest of his ales and head to the room.
All right. You all can go ahead and take a long rest.
Yeah.
The next morning though, when farm girl getting up early and stuff like that, can I sneak into Anton's room and take my whetstone and start kind of like doing morning chores, sharpening his swords and stuff like that too?
Did you leave your door unlocked, Anton?
Yeah, shit.
No.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like, damn it.
Do you knock?
No, he's sleeping. I'm sure he's fine. I was just doing restless morning chores.
You hear a hard
Like
snore on the other side of the door.
All right.
Eventually, Anton does wake up, and Anton, you get this compulsion that you know that this divine magic you're supposed to receive has to be done through prayer. And you get this compulsion to pray to Sehanin to reignite that blessing for the day. To be able to use this gift you've been given.
Yeah. Anton does. He follows through, takes a knee, and sort of just recites some thanks and gratitude to Sehanin. Prays for more peace.
With that, you're able to prepare new spells for today. Your new spells that you're able to cast, which you feel you can, as you pray, you ask for certain gifts, healing or protection or damage in combat, and are able to sort of ask for those gifts to use for the day. Your spells that you prepare. Anyone else want to do anything in the morning?
Willa's gonna, if she's probably woke up early too, and she's starting to clean up the room with all the poo and stuff.
There's just a couple little pellets, but the room, it seems, I mean, Sir Aloysius was good throughout the night.
Oh, I mean
no
the other room.
Oh, the other room.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's still a little poo in your room, but there.
Well,
definitely go back
I would have
to
cleaned
the-
it when I woke up. Feeling
Okay.
bad. I didn't want to mess up her room.
Tim, I
I
got that.
prestidigitation
Tim has taken
to, you
care
know
of
what I
it.
mean? I feel like we woke up at the same time
Yeah.
too. you
Yeah,
know.
typically.
We're like, farm girls.
Farm girls.
Hey.
And I'll help.
So now Gem is using magic all willy-nilly.
Well, I'm not gonna get killed for it. But I'll help Willa with that too, because I don't want her to do that by herself.
Start cleaning up parts of the room.
Thanks, Willa. Thank you.
Yeah.
You don't have to. I feel bad.
No, this is just a typical day, right? Cleaning
Yeah.
up the poo. Huh?
The
Yeah.
pigs and the cows. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
exactly.
Yeah. I give her a big hug.
Fantastic. Eventually, the mornings quickly passes. There are a few of the normal guests who come in, but it's not as rowdy in the morning. The place seems to open up. Breakfast starts to be served. Thaddeus, do you go over to meet them at the Emerald Flagon at some point, or do you wait for them elsewhere?
I'll probably go wander around town and meet them. I would have had breakfast at the tower, though.
Yeah,
I
we
gotta
can
catch up
skip
with my
ahead a little
goblin
bit.
buddy. Or whatever. Who's that
Deep-
guy? The servant guy?
Gildak, the deep gnome.
Yeah,
Gildak.
yeah, the deep gnome.
Really salty bitch. It's just so bad.
Very grouchy. Very grouchy.
Gildak, you wouldn't believe what we found down there.
Oh
You
yeah.
should come sometime.
No thanks. I don't know. Can I
He
have
kinda
a
just-
breakfast?
growls.
You do,
Oh.
you do make the best breakfast burritos, Gildak.
I got it from the quenching iron inn. Or I got it from the Emerald Flagon.
My grandmother's recipe, actually.
Can I have a breakfast ready for Anton too when he comes out? Just have him help prepare for his day, you know?
Yeah, Anton eventually does come out of his room, and I'll let you describe how he looks, but I will say that there's a certain air to him that feels different today. Anton?
He just has, the typical kind of furrowed brow and scowl that he, his resting bitch face seems to have relaxed. The little line there is kind of smoothed out.
You look
Yeah,
well
good
rested.
morning. I am. I feel great. Thanks for noticing.
Yeah.
Is that a breakfast burrito in your hand?
It's a breakfast burrito for you, and I was just getting it ready, and I, have the napkin and this setting there. I hope you're hungry.
Famished. Thank you.
Of course. Do you want me to sharpen your swords for you?
No, you don't have to do that.
Oh, it's no problem, Anton. You've done so much for me. It's the least I can do. Just start choring away. This is how you do it, right? You have to stare at everybody right in the eye. I learned it from you, from watching you.
Yeah, that's some pretty good technique.
Thanks. I learned it again.
And you
I
have a
learned
lot
it from watching
of brown go potion this morning.
They do, I
Like-
think, right?
You have
They
a lot.
have-
You have a lot of energy.
Morning. Oh, did I? Yes. No, well, yes. I had a lot of sleep.
She's been up for like 5 hours already.
Yeah. And I'm hitting my stride. And Will and I did some cleaning, and we already had first breakfast. So this is second breakfast for us. And we had the brown potion, the brown morning potion. So, yes. So
All right. Well, I'll head over and get some myself.
Yeah, you're able to get some, and we get some breakfast, and let's go ahead and move ahead a little bit. You have your breakfast, you feel rested, you gather yourselves. Thaddeus, you do eventually meet up with them as they're leaving the Emerald Flagon for the day, and you decide where you would like to go from here.
do you guys think we should hit the market first, or go ahead and talk to Calidor?
I'd like to talk to
Do we-
Calidor first. I'm just really curious what he has to say.
See, the thing is, though, Anton, the market's like right there. And then Calidor, we just need to talk to him before we get to the dungeon.
Calidor doesn't wake up
Fine.
until 1:30 anyway.
Yeah. He's been
Dwarven
trying this
time.
new thing where he doesn't drink the brown potion, and it's you don't want to talk to him. And
Okay. Yeah, we can hit the.
don't talk to me until I've had my brown potion.
Does Calidor not have any potions for us? I mean, we are doing the job for him, right? So
That's a good point. Maybe we should talk to him.
But you might be able to expense it at the end of the trip, but like during it,
Well, how will he
Kinda need
know what we buy?
just get receipts. I have
What?
a ton of them,
A
and he
what?
shows up.
does he have to approve these purchases, or
What is it? What is this all stuff you're
Is there a
talking
per
about?
diem?
Is this that like that stand-up stuff you were talking about?
It's
You
Charlie
guys
making
not
up a
know-
lot of shit.
Do you not know how business works?
On a farm. I grew up on a farm my whole life.
Fog Goat, you must have gotten subsidy.
No, I just. We'll do whatever you guys want to do. I don't know. Get the
I think
receipts, whatever
he
that is.
he has some potions. You can probably buy them from him from a discount, maybe. I don't know.
Bye.
That's up to the DM to decide.
The what? Is that like a project manager? Kinda. Kind of.
Well, yeah, Gildak is technically in charge of the tasking for this project.
I mean, I'm leaving it up to you.
why don't you send Calidor a little mind message and see what he says about all this?
I can ask him, and I do a little sending to Calidor. They want to know if you have potions. I told them to just buy them at the market.
That is, I don't. I'm not. I sell some items to collect buyers, but if they want their own potions, tell them to buy them from the market.
I
I might be able to provide
know.
other services if needed in specific cases, but if they're looking for like health potions, get it from the market.
It's like
I know. Okay. Yes,
Can we
yes,
talk to
okay. What? No, I talked to him. He said
But
buy them
Anton-
from the market.
But Anton wants to talk to him. He can't talk to him? Is he ready for us?
No, yeah, we can go over there and talk to him before we go in, but you guys wanted to buy stuff from the market. And it's right there.
You
Is that
hear
is
his
that
voice
okay?
into Thaddeus hears his voice, and yes, I can talk to them right now if they wish.
What did he say?
He can talk to you right now, but then we're like doubling back and forth across town.
Are you in a hurry to fight a dragon or go back into that terrible, terrible place?
No, but it's a little efficiencies throughout the day make the whole day more efficient.
Charlie
Well-
really doesn't want to go back and forth across the map.
It's like, I don't get that because it literally is no steps for him.
If you want to get your steps in, fine.
Just trying to prolong going back into that terrible place. Plus, this is very important to Anton. He needs answers.
Okay, we could go. Let's just go now then.
He's like, I walked all the way over here. Now I'm gonna walk all the way back and then walk back.
And then we're gonna walk all the way back.
Yes. It's good exercise, Thaddeus.
I got exercise nearly dying and turning tiny the other day.
It's fine. It's fine.
This
You know what that
conversa-
does to a man?
conversation-
Big small, big small.
end of this conversation is happening as you walk into Kalidor's tower. Big small, and he looks over. Gildak walks up very sternly, looks up all of you, frowns. Tea, biscuits.
Do you have hot brown morning potion?
Yeah. Turns and goes and gets some refreshments.
Thank you.
He's
And,
nice, right? He's nice.
You all
He
begin to-
warms up eventually.
you all begin to sit down, and it's a lot like the Charlie meme from It's Always Sunny. So, Kalidor's got his board spread out.
Oh, have you been up
So
all night
I-
doing this?
I have been. I haven't slept at all. I slept a little bit, but I've been studying the door. I used a very nice spell, by the way. It's called Project Image. Great spell. I was able to project my image and
best spell.
study the door without actually being there. And I found a password that could be used as an alternate way to open the door instead of the pyramid key.
I mean, we don't need this? Just glowing evil pyramid.
By the way, can I actually look at that, if you don't mind?
Sure. I toss it to him.
Kind of fumbles with it, but catches it.
The point hits his palm.
Let me. If you'll have to give me a little time to study it when you're not around. Perhaps you could do. I think Thaddeus mentioned that you wanted to get potions and stuff. You could maybe go shopping while I look at this.
He mentioned it emphatically.
I told you, he
Right.
doesn't like do potions and things for people. He does this, and he points at the chart.
If you have very specific requests, anything very specific the market might not have, I can possibly provide that to you. Just let me know. But otherwise, any general goods and supplies, I suggest you get from the market and the other available shops in town.
Really, I think maybe Anton is looking for some answers. I have a question too.
I don't-
But maybe Anton has a question.
Yeah, I don't know if you can help me, Kalidor, but were you watching when Sahanin blessed me and my sword was glowing? Not sure if you caught that, or if you had changed channel.
I did actually.
Ever since then, this image has been in my head, and it kind of won't go away. I see it every time I close my eyes. I have this compulsion to draw it. Have you ever heard of anything like this?
Draw it for him right now, Anton. And I'm sure he has a quill and paper on his desk or something like that.
Points over,
Yeah,
and there's
yeah.
plenty of pieces of parchment and ink and quills.
It looks like this. Draws the broken sword with a heart in the middle of it, and little sparkles coming out.
He's
of
like,
it.
help yourself.
It looks a little amateurish,
Sparkles.
like like a fifth grader drew it. But
Well,
Hey, take it easy.
he's a warrior,
I just-
not an artist.
Told them it
Yeah.
probably meant something like love overcomes war.
It's not
right.
pick-
No, I get the message.
That is-
What about it? You think this is what
Okay.
your goddess perhaps wants you to create?
Maybe is this a known thing where people have these images in their head?
Actually starts thinking, kind of walks over and almost instinctively grabs the book, begin flipping through it. Yeah, there are those who are sometimes chosen by the gods to represent them, aside from priests, but as warriors, as paladins. Warriors, chosen warriors of righteous and justice, for the gods of light and sometimes for the gods of twilight. Maybe, do you think you've been chosen as such a warrior, Anton?
Paladin. I've heard of paladins, but they usually know magic. I'm not sure if I'm up to it.
Closes
Think
the
I
book.
could do magic?
Based on what I saw, I believe you can.
I heard a little spell called Abracadabra.
You ever heard of a little spell called Abracadabra? No,
He taught it to Calidor
It's-
a long time ago.
It's something a really old jerk said to me once.
I only ever heard open sesame.
Of course,
Bring
Anton,
it back.
look, even from the beginning of time for Terramir, there's always been... Well, there are two main sources of magic. There's the arcane and there's the divine. I study the arcane arts. It's what it's being able to pull magic from the weave that surrounds all of the multiverse. But divine magic is specifically comes from a deity. Perhaps the one you worship has given you access to her own power. If you just believe in your faith in her, you should be able to cast certain spells. Spells that I can't perform, actually.
But I need a wand. And how does that work?
You'll need something
have
to
wild
harness
magic,
your
Emma.
magic. You'll need something to harness your magic. Perhaps this symbol you drew, have it crafted as a holy symbol for, you say Hanin, goddess of the moon, right?
Oh, that's her.
Moonlight, peace, illusion. Yes. Have a holy symbol crafted, and you should be able to harness divine magic through it and cast your own spells.
Okay, it's worth a try.
They might even have one at the market already, like at the Ren Fair.
They actually have a bunch of. They might have a bunch, yeah, of any.
It's crafted.
Listen, I
There's
know there's
something
a stall that has
Organs
hosts
there
of
too.
every god. Yeah, no, you could find one, or you can have one crafted yourself.
I think it's
Okay.
worth it, Anton. Yeah.
Well, there's certainly enough crafters in this town. Shouldn't be too hard to find one. Thank
Probably
you,
some of the
thank you,
best.
thank you, Calidor. And that helps. Gives me some direction.
Anytime.
What can you tell me about this? And I hold up Sir Aloysius and jab it at him.
Ah,
Gemma, you gotta.
I'm
stop-
sorry.
Watch the
I'm
horn, watch
sorry.
the horn.
It's just it's hard to judge the distance. I'm sorry. Is this thing dangerous? Everyone says
don't
it's dangerous.
trust it.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Well, it seems to be an Almirage, right? What about
Exactly. I don't know. They say that it's rowdy, it destroys rooms, and people don't trust it. He's scared of it, and I point to Thaddeus.
I
I
don't
point-
like it.
I-
It
I
took
point-
its
I-
own bed, and it's the depths within that thing
I like
go
hold it,
beyond the pale.
push down its eyebrows, like I'm gonna get you, Thaddeus.
You see it like, yeah, not quite sure. It's and he goes back and pulls out another book. Sometimes, there are actually legends of Almirages.
Ooh, legends.
There is a legend of
Okay.
Almirage here. Yes, I remember. In the mountains here, they're oftentimes found to take monstrous forms under certain conditions. But
What?
really, it's just hearsay and not much more actual knowledge or research behind it. More of legend.
What do you mean, monstrous forms?
Oh, people say that they've seen Almirages turn into dire forms, growing horns and become monstrous beasts and destroy entire towns. But it's just silly stories. That
Right.
thing couldn't possibly have actually done that, though, right?
Right.
I mean, it's just it's like a rabbit. It's nothing.
Gemma's a
I
little
don't
uncertain,
know.
but she still tries to laugh too. Yeah, right.
Halidor, did you look at its teeth? And the horn.
Big pointy teeth.
Big point. He's
No,
fine.
yeah.
He's a sweetheart.
I
I'm
wouldn't
sure
worry
it's nothing.
about that. It has to be a coincidence.
Right. No, that's why I keep trying to tell everybody. I don't know what they're so afraid of.
I
Dwarves.
do think they lost their deposit on that room.
We did, but I mean, it's fine. We're making it up, so it's fine.
Any other questions before you head back down to the mine? I assume you're going back down, right? That's the job still on, and Thaddeus,
Oh,
yes.
I'm game to go back to the.
Uh,
Yeah, I
Oh.
love them going back to the mine, but they want
Right.
to hit the
Okay.
market after this.
Oh,
so they
yeah,
wanted
go
to do this after the market, which was already right next
This
to the
again,
inn
we're
we were staying
already
at.
here, Thaddeus. All right, just drop
Fine,
it.
it's-
Oh my god, this guy! I tell him like, this guy. Come on, just, like,
It's inefficient.
just
Does
get
he
your
have
steps
bone spurs
in.
or
It's
something?
like 11 in the morning. God. I do.
I'm
I
just
would like to
thinking of
ask
the
him,
rest of the day.
but we have plenty of time to die in the mine. Okay, so dragon in the mine. Just enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. Jeez, take what enjoy life. That is. I
Calidor
do-
actually. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I do want to ask him for certain items, but I think that can maybe wait till the next session.
He does actually look over at Willa and your necklace. What's that exactly? I see it glowing there.
Oh,
What is that?
It's a amethyst necklace,
Yes.
and it glows. It might just be a bigger part of something, but I mean that was just a dream, so I can't confirm it. But
So you don't know? You're not sure what it is. You don't know what it is.
yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
I'm gonna insight that, and you can roll. You can either roll deception or persuasion, your choice.
Yeah, his best skills.
getting to my sheet here. Yeah, no, we will roll this. Okay. Oh, interesting. He looks at you curiously. Right. If you say so. Well, we'll talk more later. Go resupply, get the things you need. And if you want to come back here, you can. Otherwise, good luck back in the mine. Thaddeus, I at least would like you to check it back in with me, letting you know that you're going to go back in the mines before you do.
Oh, yes, boss.
And before you head back down, I'll return the pyramid key to you and give you the passcode to the door. Until then. And Gildek sees you out, handing you biscuits and coffees as you walk out. And we'll end the session there for tonight. Thanks, everyone, for sticking around. We ran a little bit long, but ended in, I think, a great spot. You can look for this episode on YouTube and podcast platforms by this Saturday. Next week, we'll also have a rerun on Twitch. And join us right now on our Discord for our after show discussion. Otherwise, we will see you in 2 weeks, right? I think we had talked about that. We might have a different schedule change, so actually pay attention to our social media. Something might be coming up. We'll be seeing you shortly either way. Have a good night, and thanks for sticking around. Have a good one.
Night, y'all.
Bye.